Hello, my name is Megan Yost. I am here today to present the PSSA data from the 2017-2018 school year for Erie Rise Leadership Academy Charter School in Erie, Pennsylvania. If you take a look at your agenda, you will see that first we are going to review our PSSA data for the areas of ELA, mathematics, and science. We will then go over our PVAS data. We'll look at our strengths and our weaknesses, and we'll go ahead and generalize our findings and go over a few recommendations. If you take a look at slide 2, you will see that we have 15% proficient and advanced in the area of ELA. We have 6.9% of our student population proficient or advanced in mathematics, and we currently have 29.2% proficient or advanced in the area of science. According to FutureReadyPA.org, we did not meet our interim goal or improvement plan target in the area of ELA or mathematics. However, we did meet our goal, our improvement target, in the area of science for the 2017-2018 school year. Moving on to slide 3, you will see that we did, however, meet or exceed expectations in our growth data or PVAS data. The standard across all subject areas, ELA, math, and science, for PVAS data is 70%. We met that in the area of ELA at 72%, in the area of mathematics at 80%, and in the area of science at 77%. After looking at this data, we know that science and biology meets its interim goal or improvement plan target. We also know that according to our PVAS data, students are exceeding growth or meeting growth expectations across the board. If you take a look at data trends by subgroup, you would see that in the area of ELA, performance for Black students, Hispanic students, white students, and students with disabilities has increased from the previous year and meets the statewide goal. If you look at the area of mathematics, this is only true for the Black students and students with disabilities. Science does not have a sufficient enough sample for us to gather this data and look at subgroups. What does this data tell us? This data tells us that at Erie Rise Leadership Academy Charter School, we meet or exceed growth expectations in math, ELA, and science. However, our PSSA performance scores of proficient and advanced is significantly lower than the state average. Erie Rise Leadership Academy Charter School is a teacher-led school. The way we operate is a little bit different than in a traditional administrative setting. Because we are a teacher-led school, my recommendation may seem a little ambiguous. However, that's only because it's a strategic plan to guide teachers through implementing targeted math or ELA interventions based on achievement data. First, I will review individual grade level data with the grade level team, help them to choose to conduct either math or ELA targeted interventions. Next, after they have chosen whether or not they would like to implement math or ELA interventions, I will then help the teachers choose an anchor standard to implement in their targeted interventions, and then we will work together to design a schedule that works best for everybody. Further data on student achievement in the various anchor standards would be beneficial in guiding teachers to adequately prepare for math or ELA interventions. The teacher-led planning of the new ELA and math interventions from grades K to 8 will take place in the summer of 2019. Students will take their fall benchmark assessment to provide a baseline of student progress to be referred to throughout the school year. Once the students have taken their winter and spring benchmarks, this will provide an opportunity for teachers and administration to identify the progress towards the teacher's self-made or grade level data goals. Teachers and administrators can collectively work together to identify the successes and the progress that is made throughout math and ELA interventions in the winter and the spring. Lastly, any changes to the intervention program can be identified in summer 2020 once PSSA data results are collected for the 2019-2018 school year. Thank you for your time. I can now answer any questions you may have.